Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance video, and I just thought I would just talk a little bit today about an unfortunate situation that happened within the fragrance community. I think yesterday was when I first heard about it. Marc made an announcement that YouTube decided after like 6, 7 years that some of his older videos were in violation of YouTube copyright infringement, and they basically, threatened to, delete his channel or put strikes on his channel because of these videos. So, in an attempt to salvage his channel, he did delete a bunch of old videos that he had done. If you remember the old school Marc Robzo 8 channel, he would very often play music clips before his reviews, and those were very popular videos too. Because back in the day, there weren't very many people on YouTube reviewing. And, Marc was certainly one of the first, along with Cubby and Tim Swetkoff. So to take that part of the fragrance community away from YouTube is really a hurtful thing. This to me is kind of like going to Gettysburg and tearing down the historical monuments or something. It's like that in terms of like the fragrance community. If you're one of the newer members of the fragrance community, maybe you started watching videos in the post uh, Jeremy fragrance community. Maybe you don't even understand the significance of this decision by YouTube. So yeah, I feel kind of bad for the old schoolers like myself that are seeing this happen, and I hope that it doesn't carry over to other channels, because I know certainly there's been other people in the fragrance community that are probably uh, guilty of doing similar things on their channel. So I hope Marc can survive this major situation. I hope he continues to put videos out on his channel and doesn't get too discouraged, because he's still one of the mainstays of the community, and his input and channel is very important to his community. Right now, it kind of seems to me that there's actually two communities. There's kind of like the Robes of Eight community, and then there's like the Jeremy Fragrance community. It'd be great if both communities could sort of thrive together and sort of support each other. Sometimes I get the feeling that there's like a competition. It's kind of like the Olympics. One guy's got to be the gold and one guy's got to be the silver, or something like that. And that's unfortunate, because it's not about who makes the most money, or who gets the most views. It's just about people providing content on YouTube, a resource like a library. I'm just this guy who wants to know about a fragrance, so I go on YouTube and I click, on the video for a fragrance that I'm curious about, and hopefully somebody's talking about it. And I don't care who you are or how long you've been on YouTube. No single reviewer can review every single fragrance out there, and that's more true now than it's ever been. Some of these indie houses are popping up, and it's like overnight they got 100 fragrances. Like Alexandria and DUA, and it's just something else. I can't believe how many fragrances are out there right now. You could just spend your whole life talking about indie or niche and never even talk about the solid designers, which really should be the bread and butter of the fragrance community, in my opinion, because those are the fragrances that people tend to buy anyway. The average Joe doesn't care which Alexandria or DUA fragrance is the best out there. So, uh, just thought I would bring this up. And I'd be curious to hear what other people think about this situation in the fragrance community. Maybe you feel that YouTube is just, being out of line, or maybe you think, well, gee, maybe Marc should have known better. Personally, I think at least they should have said something sooner. Don't wait, you know, 5, 6 years after the fact when you've already putting out 500, 600 videos, and then say, oh, wait a second, maybe that isn't the right thing to do. It's kind of like parenting or something. Tell somebody when their kid's 12 years old, hey, maybe you shouldn't raise your kid like that. Too late now, they're grown up. You can't change what happened in the past, you know. That's kind of unfortunate. We've already seen so many channels either disappear off of YouTube. You know, here's Zuko is a perfect example. No more of his videos on YouTube. Kerosene and uh, people aren't quitting the community, then they're deleting their channels or videos. And it's a very sad situation. I mean, I support the new guys too, but you know, I'm the old school guy. You know, I like to see these old videos stay up. You know, and I don't really understand why people would take down their videos. I can't imagine, you know, somebody at my work saying, you know, Brad, you know, we'd love to hire you, but that YouTube channel is going to go. But apparently, that's the way it is, maybe in some situations. So, yeah, I just thought I would talk about that today and get that off my chest because you know it's a sad situation. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll talk to you guys later.